Here we go. With the coughing man behind me. Is that us? Yep, that's us. Let me get the link out. And we're going to do some shameless plugs. And I'm just going to do what I do. Not do a lot of commentary today because I don't have it in me. So today is January 31st. Praise God for that. I'm done with this month. And the prompt is W for me. And W stands for watercolor. What else? Watercolor, washi, words, wax, and wood. I think there's probably more, but I added in words because I have some words to say today. You know. Okay. Here we go. We are live in the group. We are live on YouTube. And we are live in the Creator of Cuteness page, on the Creator of Cuteness page. But for now, we are here. So let's just go. I'm going to do some shameless plugs because, you know, it's what I do. First one is for the website. And guess what happened yesterday? There's a bunch of new stuff. There's the new Winter Fairies bundle. There's new heart. Let's see. There's new conversation heart background paper. There's new love background paper. And there's new love borders. So 4 new things on the website. So take a look at those. So that is the website, creatorofcuteness.com. Next, I'm going to shamelessly plug the Creative Book Club, and let's hope that I do a better job than I did the day before yesterday, because I kind of bumbled through it. I'm kind of bumbling through life right now. Hi, Johanna and Jennifer and Lori and Mary and Arlene and Linda. Good morning, everybody. So, anyway, the Creative Book Club is coming up again next week. I think is February 7th. I think that's right. Next week is book club. And then it will also be again the end of February. So we're doing book club twice a month. We're doing the No Excuses art journaling book at the beginning of each month. And then we're doing the Stitch Alchemy book at the end of the month. And then every month we will do another book. Or I possibly might do this book every month because look at all the yellow in this book. Everywhere you see yellow is a different technique. So we could actually do this book for the entire year. We could probably do it for 5 years. So I don't know exactly how we'll work that, but it'd be kind of fun to do these 2 books together because there's so much in both of them. So the way the book club works is you sign up for each session. This is our 5th session. I can't believe we've done 5 of these already, but we have. It's $30 for 4 meetings. That's a session is 4 meetings. And you're getting January, February, March, and April. We've already done January, but as with all my classes, the prior months get recorded and you can come and take those lessons anytime you want because they'll be there every time. So $30 divided by 4 works out to $7.50 for each lesson, and you get 2 per month. I mean, I'm not sure there's any better deal or any worse deal if you look at it by my point of view, because it wasn't the brightest thing I ever did. but I'm getting a lot out of it when I'm having an okay day. Next one is Journal Play Day, which we are in the 16th quarter of Journal Play Day. 16 times 3 or 4 a month is a lot. Um, I forgot what I'm saying. Hold on, it's coming. So we've got January, February, and March for this year. We did the January book in December. We did the February book in January. We will do the March book in February. Does that make sense? That way you'll have your book ready to go, your journal ready to go for the month. Okay? It's $25 for the 3 months, which makes it $8.33 a month. This is our art for January. I used this for my cover, but I used it in all black and white. This may be an all black and white month. I may not do any color. So this is all the artwork that you get. This one. This one was from Christmas, but I added it in for February as well for those newbies. This one, which is so cute. Lots of pink and red, but you also get this in black and white. And then this one, and that is January. And then February is going to give you all of these, and I just finished them yesterday. So this one is not going to be in color, just in black and white. So you can make it whatever colors you want for whatever month. This one, which was created by my daughter, and I love it, and I think it would make a really cool cover. This one, which is clover flowers. I don't even know what you call them, but the little flowers that you see when you see clovers. And then all of these, which are your collage elements. Oh, wait, they're missing white. Oh, I got to go back with a white pen. Didn't I do white on all of these? No, not all of them. This one, which has a words landscape, rainbow landscape, mushroom landscape, and then a shamrock landscape. This one, which is all leaves. I really like that one too. And that's January. So that's coming up for March. So if you sign up now, you'll get January, February, and March all together. And that is Journal Play Day 16th quarter. Okay? But I got to finish that one. Thought I did that yesterday. So now guess what we are finishing? We are finishing our January, Junk Journal January, which January has been the worst month that I can think of in 2 years. But it's been super fun to do this project with you guys every morning. So I've really enjoyed the project. Um, Rebecca went only to the W. She didn't do X, Y, and Z, but I will be adding that in here somewhere at the end. So today we are doing watercolor. We are also doing our bonus prompts of wood, washi, window, which I'm not doing, and wax, because we just did a window. So let me show you what I did do. Let's close this. All right. So the last time I saw you guys, we did a tunnel book, but we really didn't. I didn't have enough pages to do. I did get permission from my daughter to use that art. True. Anyway, I didn't do a whole tunnel. I just did one window in a tunnel. So we'll consider that for our tunnel book. I added a Lori Harris pom-pom here. I wanted to add more, but I'll save those for some other project. So this is the back side of our window. I do like how when you look through it, you see something pretty here with the flowers. And this is U and V. And so for you, it was, I wrote them all here, upcycle, vellum, urban sketching, and vintage. Well, I don't really have anything vintage on here, I guess, except for this old sheet of vellum. So I have the U and the V here. I have a piece of vellum here. And then you open this cute little pouch that Lori Harris sent me. And then I did a urban sketch of my son's mother-in-law and father-in-law's garden. She passed away yesterday at like 4 in the morning. They called me and needed me to come down and sit with Atticus because they were going to take her off of life support. And they did. And she's the kindest woman, just so mellow and gentle and peaceful. She's a Buddhist, so they immediately called all the monks to let them know because she just is very in tuned. But they have a Buddha statue in their garden and a beautiful trellis with lots of flowers. So that was my urban sketch. Not very sketchy, but I just needed to draw something to help me through the day after I slept for like 5 hours during the daytime. So there you have it. Oh, and upcycle. I upcycled this envelope that Lori Harris sent me a card in. So that's my upcycle part. And that is our U and V. Come on. So I got lots of vellum. Then what I wanted to do was I wanted to finish off the book in a fun way. So I took one of the pages here and I sandwiched it between two pages and created a big flip out. So this is where your book ended. And I just took and bent one of the pages back. You could almost see where it went underneath here. And it flips out. Okay. And then I took this really cool, well, no, hold on, let's just take everything out. I took a couple of the last pages and I just folded them down really small because I just wanted to have a place to tuck things in. So this is some of my daughter's artwork that she did that I stole from her house. I wish I could get her to do things like this in black and white and then have her color it, but I don't know. She just doesn't feel art in her heart like I do. She used to. So I just wanted to keep this in here. And then I have this one here as well. And I'm going to keep this one in here. So I've just got these little pages that are going to have tucks. And then this was created by Valerie Hartman. It has a shrinky dink bunny and a cute little dangle. And it's just a great little flag. So I put it right here on the last page, kind of, and it says Creator of Cuteness. So before we get going, I want to fold these and put them in the book. I'm going to fold them in thirds. And they're going to stay in this book because it is now my junk journal glossary. It has all kinds of things that we can use when we junk journal. So if you didn't finish this, at least save your prompts because there are great plans in there for junk journaling. So I want this to go here, right? And this is how my book is going to sit, I think. I think it's just going to sit open. I don't know why the purple page, it just keeps opening, but if I just leave it out, it'll just be fun to go through the whole thing, right? So back to this. I just have to cut this down a little because it is too big when it closes. Hang on. I'll get there. Why can't I get my scissors in here? Okay, that is better for that page. So now what I did was I took some watercolor paper, just the full sheet of, I think it was 9 by 12. I don't know. But I'm going to glue this down here and it'll go onto this page and this page. Then I have the scrap that's going to go right here. So we'll work on that momentarily. Oh, and I have this from Lori Harris. Look how cute that is with the teeny tiny, little tiny scraps of fabric. And that's going to go right here. But I can't really put it on yet because I I'm not done. And does anybody have an old Dymo tape labeler? Because they make such cool little labels. Do you remember Dymo tape labelers? So I cut these letters out of a book page and this one out of Dymo tape. So I'm going to put that aside for a moment. Maybe this needs to go over here to hold that down. Okay. So this piece is going to be our washi piece, and we're just going to do some washi tape on it. I have a rainbow heart here. I have a pink. I don't know if I have enough room for all of these. Let's bring the camera down. Hang on. Okay. Just covering this little piece with washi. I've already started off crooked, so you know. Okay, pink, red. Tried to grab all my favorites because sometimes we don't use some of our art supplies because they're our favorites. But if you use your favorites, then they're always there as your favorites in something, you know? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So yesterday was an extremely hard day. I just barely could get through the day. I had to take Atticus to swim lessons, so that helped for a distraction. And my son came with me because he needed a distraction. Well, his wife, Nora, Atticus's mommy, was sleeping because she's just not doing well. I mean, it's her mom, and she was pretty young, in her early 70s. And she had lots of ailments. I can't even describe them all to you. And when Curtis and Nora met, they told Nora at that point that her mom would probably only live another year. And she lived great. She lived 4 years. She got to see Atticus. That was fabulous. So she got to meet and see Atticus. And I tried to hold it together for Atticus. But, you know, sometimes you just can't. So, ooh, Palma says, your journal would look great on a small tabletop standing frame. I'm going to have to look that up. I know what you're saying. I'm going to have to see if I can find one. I don't use washi tape as often as I should. Anyway, so we took Atticus to swim lessons, and I was fine because I was trying to hold it together for Atticus. But then it came time for me to start using my brain and thinking, and I lost it when I realized I'm Atticus's only grandma. That Molly's not going to see him grow up. And that just broke my heart. So sad. Right? Oh, I cut that one too short. Nope, can't use it. We're going to put our W here, very small. Or maybe we'll do X, Y, and Z here. Then I don't have to worry about them again. I think we will. Because W is going to be the big page. That way I got X, Y, and Z in there. So then we have the whole entire alphabet. All right, so let's look at our book again. And I have this wooden flower that I think will watercolor. So this is going, this is going to glue in there like that. And then this piece is going right here. Right? Can you see that part? Or is it not in the camera? Because yeah, that's going to be cute. That'll be right here. I love that. Okay, so that's our extra piece. That would make a really cute bookmark, wouldn't it? I don't do bookmarks. I don't read, so. So then, got to get this book out of here. It's just too big. Oh, all the pens just went flying. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. A little messed up, but that's okay. Messed up pens still work. So I don't know exactly where I want this piece of wood, but it might be a flip here. It might go like on the edge of this and flip up, because I think I'm going to put some journaling underneath it, but I haven't come up with that yet. So what I want to do is paint a landscape. Am I in camera? Of these pens. I think I'm in. So I saw one on where it's like green grass here and it comes down and goes back up here. And I never do my landscapes like that, but I kind of liked it. And then they had another one here, kind of green grassy, and another hill here. And then you look into water. That's water. And then we're going to do some pine trees. Those are pine trees, in case you didn't know. And then behind the pine trees is going to be a mountain. Like that. Then we're going to put the moon, always. And that's as far as I'm going to get. I might do wildflowers, but I haven't got there. So, can you see it all? I hope. This book is going to be the death of me. It's so big. Let's get our greens. Everybody have big weekend plans? This is it for me. I'm going back downstairs. I came upstairs yesterday because I could not sleep another night on the couch. And then my husband accused me of pushing him off the bed. So he's delirious. So I'm going back downstairs to stay with myself. And maybe Bailey, if I can get her to come up. I hope I can talk her into coming up. She needs to get out of her house and out of her head. Okay. Using lots of greens here combined. This is Fabriano watercolor paper. It's a hot press, I believe. That's what makes it smooth. It's pretty smooth. All right, there's the first part of my landscape. What did somebody say? OW is for wildflowers. Uh, oh shoot. Who just said you need to flip this page around? Because I do. Oh, Lindsay. Hang on. We're going to start over. I just have to dry this before I flip it. Oy vey. Some days. I wonder. Well, that was a practice. No, wait. Is that right? Hold on. Let's look. Can't recall. Yes, we do need to flip it around. So it goes like this. Cheapers. Thank you, Debbie. Of the scissors. So let's go back. We're going to do like that. And then it's going to come down like this. Come down like this. I can't even remember what I did. Then there's going to be water. The water's going to go like this. And a mountain. And trees that are going to come here, here, and here. And trees. And a moon. So the moon's going to go on this side because it's bigger. All right, let's do this again. Yay, this should be fun. You know, always good to have a trial run. But you guys draw whatever makes you happy. I just wanted to play with watercolors and not think about things too much today. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, that is very green. So I think my second layer should be darker green, right? If you start with the lighter stuff up front on the bottom, and then you get darker as you go up. I think. Let me look at the picture I found. He is not. I mean, he is, but he isn't. If you know what I mean, Lori. Thank you for asking about him. I mean, I don't really care. He is taking his antibiotics, so that's the good news. But they have not really taken care of his cough yet. But I am giving him the benefit of the doubt so that he can have a little bit of time, 5 days, before I go back to the doctor and get mad. So we got to let them work for 5 days. Okay. Good. I don't like that bright green. I like that green. Guess this hill's going to connect. Okay. There's our hills. Now we're going to go with water. Let's see. The water on this picture is more like this. I don't like that. That's not going to work for me. Ooh, Jewel says we are waiting for my husband's third job interview with a new company. If he gets this job, he'll be home more often. That is exciting. I hope he gets the job, Jewel. Gonna mix a couple blues here together to get a good water blue, maybe. Not really feeling the water blue. That's too purple. Maybe a little green in here. That might work. So here's our water. That is truly exciting. I hope he gets the job. Nothing better than a job close to home or in your living room. I'd say nothing better than a job in your living room. I'm not being really perfect on this. I don't know. That works, right? Now we need browns. To make our mountain. I kind of want to make it dark. Always good to add several colors in when you're watercoloring. At least I think it is. That's how I like to do it. We are getting rain for 5 to 7 days where we live, and I'm super excited. I do have to go to the post office and the market, which is okay. I need milk. Because my son, when I had to go sit at their house yesterday with Atticus, he said, "We don't have any milk. Do you have milk? Can you bring milk?" And I'm like, yeah, gotta have cereal. Kid loves his cereal. And me. I love my cereal. All right, there's our mountain. Lots of pencil lines that you can see underneath here because I did not erase those. So we'll try to cover those up a bit with some paint. Okay, so we have our grass, our water, our mountain, and then we have to do some trees and some sky. So, oh, and I got paint right there. It's okay. It's okay, nothing to worry about here. We're going with trees. Very shaky trees. Should have been much skinnier, but I am too shaky today to get it real skinny. You know? Okay, there's our trees. Maybe we should have one. Nah, we'll have them right there. Oh, look how the mountain is going into the water. That's super cool. I want this tree a little shorter, and I made it longer. Uh-oh. Jennifer says, I turned in my letter of resignation this week. Last day of work is February 12th. Yay, that's so exciting. Congratulations, Jennifer. I just want to make this kind of blend into the grass here. So shaky works with watercolor, you know? Just gonna blend that in a bit. Who knew that we'd have a painting lesson today? I'm not really good at giving lessons on this because I haven't done it enough to really know what I'm doing, but I do like playing. All right, now we want really dark green for our trees. That's not the green I want. How about this one? Not really. That's a good one. And shaky trees. Right? Let's go with this green, whatever it is. Oops. It's another kind of foresty green. Next one we'll do a brighter green, hopefully. We'll come down lower with this tree. It'll do the filling in of the other two trees. Hey, these are happy trees. Thanks, Bob Ross, for giving us a name we can use. Okay, there's my happy trees. Let's do a different color over here. Oh, I don't like that color. It's too bright. There we go. Shari says Lindsay Bob Ross Ostrom. Bob Rostrom. Okay, that's funny. Have to look for the funny these days. Now let's go back to this dark one. I forgot to erase this pencil line. That ain't good. What can you do? Don't like that color. Okay, we have our trees. We have our mountain. We have our lake. We have our whatever that is down there. Lindsay Bob Rostrom. I like that. Although my father-in-law's name is Bob. So he would be Bob Ostrom. See if we can erase this right there. I could use a brush. All right. I have green water, so God only knows what my background is going to come out like. Yeah, very green. It's going to be a green sky. Oh well. That's a good color. Let's see what this one is. Very dark, bluish black, almost. This was the best color so far. It's going to just smear with that green, which kind of is okay with me. But we'll come over here a little bit more. Add in a little purple. Gotta always have some purple in your sky, or at least I do. Totally sideways with this. Oh, that is really pretty blue. This is not what I intended it to come. I was going to draw wildflowers this morning, but this just sounded like fun to me. So what? File a complaint with the complaints department. I do like that purple in there. Crazy cool purple. Okay. Let's go over here. I think we need some of this really deep blue in here. I don't know what color this was, but we'll use it. It's like a blue, green, black, blue. It's cool. Looks good. Just a bit more purple over here. If I wanted to give this more time, I could make it look really cool. But I don't know what time it is. We just don't have that kind of time here. So work with what you got. I think I covered up the pencil line there. So that's good. Kind of went crazy here, apparently. Got into the moon. Okay. Okay, well, I really pretty much like this. We'll take some of this blue and just fill in some of these small areas of the trees that are white. So it looks like the sky is behind it. I'm sure there's a better way to do this as like a real watercolor artist. But this works for me, you know? Okay. I'm happy. Okay. Stop, drop, and listen. No, stop, drop, and roll. My friend Frank from college, who lost his house in the Altadena fire that I did a GoFundMe for. He's doing the coolest project. It's called the Keychain Project. And he's asking people to take, he wants to take pictures of people's keys from their house, from their burnt down houses. And he's doing a full photographic expose on it. If you want to follow it, I think they're also doing it as a fundraiser to try to raise money for people, fire ravaged people. Um, Shari says it's beautiful, Bob. Anyway, if you want to go to it, it's called thekeychainproject.org. And I believe they're doing it as a fundraiser. And let me just tell you another personal beef. If anybody watched the fire aid last night on YouTube or all the different places you could watch it, and you did not give any money, shame on you. I did not watch specifically because I've given so much money that I cannot give any more money to the fire victims at this point. Um, but it was a fundraiser, and I know a lot of people sent me things about it and said, you should watch because Joni Mitchell's going to be on. Well, yeah, that's all well and good, but even though they showed it for free, the idea was it was like, remember Marlo Thomas and Danny Thomas, and they did the St. Jude's telethon. The whole idea behind that was to get people to donate money to St. Jude's, you know? So please help those people out. They are in dire straits. My friend's daughter and her husband did not lose their home. It was one of only 5 standing on their street. And I got to tell you what, they're having more guilt than anybody else, being the one of the last houses. And trying to get the smoke out of their house, she said, is probably worse than the house burning down. There you go. All right. There you have it. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Carmen says, stop shaming people. Some people are poor. Oh, I know. I've been there. Just don't watch Fire Aid. That's all I'm saying. All right. So let's get these colors. I got to get fresh water, I think. Okay, hang on. We might be done here, but we'll add a few flowers. I think the fires are contained now. I know they were 99% contained the other day. I wish I knew how to paint flowers better, like flowers that would be in a field, flowers, but I don't. You get what you get. You get what you pay for. And this is free, so this is what you get. Somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing, but just having fun. Oh yeah, now they have to worry about the rain and the flooding. Awful. Because rain is coming down there today as well, I think. I mean, this works. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it gets the job done. Just wildflowers in their natural environment. And again, if I had more time and wasn't rushing, I could probably come up with something better. But alas. Who's doing the 100-day project this year? Because I watched a video from the girls that are doing it, and they wanted to remind everybody that you don't have to do a project a day. So don't feel like you have to rush to get your project done. The girl who did the video was saying that if you choose a project like painting a landscape, large painting, or even a small painting, and you do a tiny bit every day, you are working on the 100-day project because you're doing a little bit every day. So if you don't know about the 100-day project, we normally do it here, but I've decided to do a 365-day project. So I'm not really going to do a specific 100-day project. I'm just going this year for being creative every day. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, 100dayproject.org. That's where you can find out about it. And it doesn't have to be only creativity. It can be about like rebuilding a car engine or um, playing the banjo, learning how to make sourdough. That was mine last year. I did pretty good, and then the sourdough starter all went to pot. Hi, Judy. Anyway, yeah, I know a lot of people are doing the 100-day project, and I hope that if you are, that you'll share here, because we really do like the 100-day project. It starts February 22nd, so not for a while. But I know a lot of people have been asking about it, so I thought I would let you know what I found out. No, February 23rd. Shari's 100-day project is getting well. That's a good one. I'm Lindsay-fying this whole watercolor. I mean, it was pretty on its own, but not really a Lindsay watercolor. So anyway, I know people also that did the 100-day project in like August or September. It's just kind of a fun thing to push yourself to do. So I would say give it a try if you've never done it. It's fun. Linda says, my creativity lately has been devoted to knitting scarves for homeless in my community. That's awesome. I mean, creativity can be all kinds of things. Doesn't have to just be what we do here or what I do. Do what makes you happy. You know? And there is a Facebook page, I think, for the 100dayproject.org. I also have a Facebook group to do the 100-day project, but I probably won't be participating this year. I don't know how to do that. Everybody's going to want to have me spearhead that, and I probably am not. You know? What does this say? On March 30th, there will be a wonderful class about sourdough and how to get it started. Oh. Carmen says, every time I do the 100-day project, I choose something I really want to study and get better at. I did faces 1 year and saw a big difference in my work. That's awesome. Joan says, my 100-day project will be creatively cleaning out my overcrowded garage. Okay, so we're just going to use our sparkle pops here to create some of these flowers. Give them a little detail. Going gold on top of yellow. And I might finish this later because I think I might want to add some wording into it, but I just don't know yet what I want to do. I don't even know if you guys can see me adding the detail because sometimes the sparkle pop pens get lost. There we go. I'll add some leaves in here in a minute, or stems, I'm not sure. Or maybe they should just be floating in the grass. I don't know. Okay, getting there. We need to clean out our garage as well. We always say we're going to wait till the summer, and then the summer comes and we go, let's wait till it cools off a little. but cleaning out the garage would be lovely. There's a girl that I know whose husband has a company in Vegas, I think, and they'll come out and put in like those poured resin floors. And she always shares pictures of them. And one time there was one where this girl had like all this confetti and glitter in her life. And hold on, can't find my pink. Where's my pink sparkle pop? Oh dear. And they poured it in the garage, on the garage floor. Maybe we'll use this. Oh, that's not working. Well, well. I don't know where the pink is. Becky says, hi, I make cards for senior homes. Interested? Go on Glamour Gals, a company that started this during COVID. That is an awesome thing, Becky. That would be a really good thing to do, make cards for seniors. You can also do the cute and creative happy mail group, but that's pretty self-serving. I think those people just do things for them, for each other, which is also important. Taking care of yourself with card gifting. Well, I wish I hadn't done that, but too late now. This is a dark green, but it looks very black. So I did enough of that. Let's do some stems. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I think I'm not happy with what I'm doing. But it's all right. What can you do? Keep going. Just keep going. Pretend like you know what you're doing. I maybe wish I had just left those in the fields. But that's okay. It's all right. Lindsay, don't freak out. Just continue. Get those green stems in there. All right, one more color of green. And we got to do the pinks. Where did I get that green? Oh, here. Oh, well. It was cute until I got to here, and that's okay. Now I'm not very happy with it, but again, it's all right. Got some purple ones just floating off in midair. Okay. It's still cute, and I'm going to put some wording in here, but I'm not quite sure what to do there yet. And Denise says, hang on, let's read what Denise says. Denise says, my grandmother and I used to make cards and albums with beautiful cards in them to take to the nursing home. They always seemed to enjoy them. I think I may bring back that tradition. You should. That's a beautiful tradition. We're just putting in some white flecks, supposedly to be stars, but they're more like flecks. I could have masked this off, but I think I'm going to continue going on top of the mountain and trees. We'll make it be snowy, I guess, with the wildflowers coming up because my daffodils are coming up. Maybe a little bit more white. Some white watercolor is more opaque than others. Got to get this dry before I put it in the book. But I do like the white on top of the trees. It's very snowy looking. Charlene says it's so nice to have a quiet heat gun. Who remembers when we used to scrapbook and we were putting eyelets in our pages and people had eyelet setters at the crops and all you would hear was hammering all night long. I mean, nothing drove me more crazy than that. My white kind of disappeared into the blue. You can also use acrylic paint and water it down to get some of the snowy look. At first I didn't like it, but now I do. All right, one more pass with the heat tool. Wait, what did Carmen say? Carmen has started 15 minutes a day of decluttering and wait, where is it? Where's Carmen's message? I want to read it. I lost it. Oh well. I think she said she's starting 15 minutes a day of decluttering and cleaning out, which is a great way to do it. Problem is with me, I just get carried away. Debbie says, oh my God, those eyelet setters were so loud. Debbie, I have to tell you something really sad. Because I have to help with Atticus this weekend because my son's mother-in-law passed away, I was coming there to take a class with Ruth Court. And I had a whole bag full of stuff I was going to come by and secretly fill your little art library. I'm not going to come now. I had to cancel. Super sad. But someday I'll get there. And I will fill your art library with cuteness. And not knock on your door, probably. All right, so we're gonna go like that. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. It's just super thick paper. Denise says, I came across 2 vintage cards that my grandmother gave me when I was young. Oh, that's so cool. What did it say? I love that she dated her cards and really made it truly. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, come on, glue. Yeah, it was going to be a super secret stealth mission. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be adding wood to this. I don't want that big wood flower on here now. I'll find some small wood something. All right, this glue is finally had its day. Yeah, I told Ruth to just give my class to somebody because I know she doesn't do refunds. I wouldn't because you plan your whole class for X number of people and somebody cancels. So I said, if there's a waiting list, just gift it to that person. Don't know if she will or not. I hope so. All right, let's give this a shot. Fold it. Push it in the center. Fold the whole thing down. Oh, it's in there. Let's do this piece. It doesn't really go with it now. My whole idea was totally different than what I started painting. But it's okay. So what time is it? I think I'm just going to continue this because I have an idea of what to write on my mountain. I'm going to get, oh, maybe this topper pen. Let's see. Wonder what that'll look like on the mountain. I can always go over it in black. Oh, I like it. Copper metallic from Sakura. Hopefully I make it to the end. I'm very shaky. I would love to stop saying I'm very shaky. I'm sorry that I keep saying it. W is our letter. We did watercolor, wildflowers, washi. We did not do wax or window. One of my favorite words. Do you guys know what I'm writing? Wanderlust. One of my very favorite words. I've always had it. It's always been an issue. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. There we go. I fixed that. Boy, you can really hear the scratching when you shake. I probably should have penciled this in first, but it's more fun to try to make it work. Wander. I think I'm going to make it. Man, that's shaky and scratchy. Sure is pretty. We're going to make it. And the copper was definitely the right choice. Not very junk journal-y on this last page, but it sure is fun. Donna says, at least once a month I give free art bags of things I made and some note cards and envelopes to my library's free bins. I didn't know libraries had free bins. I decorate the baggies and add a note and a piece of fabric to close them up. Yesterday I wasn't feeling so good, so my hubby delivered them. And as he was putting them out on the giveaway tables, a few ladies stopped to see why he was there. My hubby was telling them that his wife creates these and leaves them for anyone who would like a bag. One of them says she has taken a bag and was so impressed. Boy, that feels good, doesn't it? Because God only knows we all have a lot of art supplies. Some of us more than others. Lindsay. I'm going to see if my library has that. That's just the coolest thing. Okay, now we're going to write on this. Well, it fill in all the way. Oh, this is not going to show up on here. Oh well. I'm just writing last prompt. Bet you can't see it. Well, now you can. W is our last prompt. And W is for watercolor, washi, wildflowers. Hopefully I have enough room to write words. Words. I do. Okay, I'm pretty happy. Even though I wasn't super excited about these flowers, they did turn out well. I mean, well enough for the last page of the book. Okay. We're gonna go with purple inside these weird leaves that didn't really look like leaves, so we're gonna make them flowers. And then just fill in with some white dots all in here. Well, I hope I'm still here. A call just tried to come through. I had to cancel it. I don't know who it was, but we'll find out some other time. Okay, I pretty much love it. This is now going to fold. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. You didn't. I forgot about this part. Had to fold in. Oh well, it works still. So that folds in like that, right? Yeah, it worked. It's just kind of foldy. And then we have, now I know my junk journal ABCs. Okay. And I got to write prompts by Rebecca Swayze and Lindsay Ostrom art. And then, oh, I have one extra page here I could do something with. We have the cute little thing from Valerie. We have the art from my daughter, our prompts, and another piece of art from my daughter on the last cover. All right. This book is never going to close. Never, ever, ever. Should we look through the whole thing? Maybe I'll do a separate video to look through the whole thing. I'll let you guys be good and go and have a really good day. It was really fun to do this. Really fun. I did a lot of things that I haven't done in a long time. I can't say that I learned much because I've done most of this before, but it was super fun to play. You know, was really fun. All right, you guys, I'll see you. Have a really good day. Take care of yourselves and other people. And yeah, I'll see you Monday. Hold on. Let's move our book. I'll see you Monday. And you need both of these. You need a bowl full of your hearts, or you can just do what I'm doing. You don't even have to do this if you don't want to, but I think it's going to be fun because we're going to pick out a heart. This says heart and mind or heart and soul. And then you choose one of these. This one's falling out, so we'll pick it. Doodling isn't just thinking and wait, doodling is just thinking and making at the same time. So you're going to make a heart and a quote together. Those two don't really work together. So pick a different one, but these are all falling out. This should go in the back because it's really big. So that is Monday. And you can make greeting cards with these. You can make journal pages with these. You can make tags with these. You can do Rolodex cards with these. It's whatever you want to work on. I just came up with the prompts. Okay. All right, you guys have a really good day. I'm going to figure out how I can take a picture of this crazy page. So, yeah, I love you. I'll see you Monday. I'm sorry if I got crazy today, but you know, it is what it is. Life is crazy. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.